Hey guys, so today for our team call, I want to talk a little bit about the income potential that you have as a coach. Um, First things first, there is a financial disclaimer that Beachbody has all of us coaches say as we talk about the coaching opportunity, whether it be in invitations on Facebook or on our posts or anything like that. And I thought it was appropriate to talk about this here as well because it's so true. Beachbody cannot guarantee any level of success or income from the Team Beachbody Coach opportunity because your income depends on your efforts, your diligence, and your skill. And I have been proof of this, and I will show you in a little bit. Everything that you do in this business is a direct reflection. Everything that you get, I guess I should say, in this business is a direct reflection of the effort that you put in. And sometimes I feel like I'm putting in a lot more effort than what I see the results. And that's because it might not be immediate, but you see it right afterwards. And that's even if, when you're taking the time to invite people this month and they're saying no. Those seeds have been planted, and a couple months from now, if you're consistent with your postings, they will come back. They will see your consistency, and they're going to be interested in it because everyone wants consistency and results and success in their lives. So if they see that you are not giving up and that you're being successful, they will want to join you and see what it's all about. So first of all, I would just wanted to recap the types of coaches and say that whatever you decide to be, whatever kind of coach you decide to be, that's fine. But your actions need to align with that type of coach so that you get the results that you're expecting out of it. And also the amount of efforts that you're going to put in is going to be what you're going to get out of it. So you can be just a discount coach, which means you're just drinking your shake, you're not selling anything, you're not signing up coaches or doing anything like that, and you're getting the $16 savings and 25% off of other products. So you do pay your $15 fee every month, but you still get 25% off your shake, which means you save $16. You don't pay full price as a customer would. And if that's what you want, then you're getting the benefit of that by doing nothing except for signing up as a coach. And if you decide to be a hobby coach, that means you already have a full-time job or you have a part-time job or you don't want to dedicate that much time to it for now. And that's because you love the products, you love the workouts, you love the shake, you love the support, and you want to share that with other people. And then you will earn a little extra income when people decide to join you in the challenge groups. So you might dedicate 1 hour a day, which would be your power hour that we've talked about before. Or you might dedicate a little bit more, a little bit less for that. Something like that. And then that's what you're going to get out of it. And if you're a business builder, you're all in. You want to build this business. You've seen the vision for this of creating your future, potentially retiring your husband or taking the load off of him, building a life of freedom and growing a team that's doing the same. So what's awesome about this opportunity is that we are teaching, when you decide to build a team, you're teaching others to be successful like you are. So if you're doing this, anybody else could do this as well. And that's how the business is built. You are sharing this opportunity and people are doing what you're doing. You're helping them be successful. And that's what coaching is. You're helping people be successful in their fitness journeys. And then eventually you help them be successful in their business by building their business like you are. So let me talk about my journey as a coach. When I first signed up, I will be completely honest with you, I didn't really understand how it all worked. I just thought it was kind of cool to get paid to work out pretty much and share it on social media. So I wanted to share. I didn't want to just be a discount coach. I wanted to share. I wanted to have other people join me. and I didn't really have a whole lot of friends. So sometimes we think that that's something that can keep us. I had just moved from Brazil back to the United States. So most people here that I knew were my husband's family, which is not a whole lot of people to build a business off of, and just, some twin and triplet moms. So I started out with about 300 friends, and this was in November of last year. My main goal was to, make a little bit of money, cover my Shapeology, cover my startup cost, which was a challenge pack that I purchased. Um, but I was kind of lost, which is very common, which is very normal, because I'd never done anything like this before in direct sales or anything like that. And it was also right around holiday time, so Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all of that. So I don't know if that was connected or not, but a lot of people said no to me. And I was a little bit discouraged. My kids actually got sick at right around that time as well. We ended up having to take all three to the ER. Samuel had to stay for a couple nights. So it was very, very hectic. I continued posting, but my invitations weren't very consistent. I had no tracking system, so I was just inviting, and then in the middle of the day I would remember, I could invite this person, or I could follow up with this person. So it wasn't very organized, and I want to show you the reflection of that in my income, because like I said in the beginning, everything is connected. If you are working your butt off, you are going to see the results. If you're working your half butt off, then you're going to see that turn around as well. And if you're not doing anything, it's not going to fall off from the sky. Okay. So first I want to show you how to see your earnings. And this is just a screenshot from my coach online office. So all of you coaches have access to this. Once you log on to teambeachbody.com, there is a tab that says coach. You click that, and then there's a drop down menu. You click coach online office, and this is where it leads you to. If you go to business and my commissions, it's going to show you my weekly commissions. So in Beachbody, you get paid weekly. Every Thursday, you either get a check mailed to you, which will take a couple days to get to you, or you can set up direct deposit and you will receive that first thing in the morning. Your earnings for the past week, okay, which go from Thursday to Wednesday night. So these were my earnings my first 2 months as a coach. Like I had told you, giving you a little bit of a backstory, I started out wanting to share, didn't really have a tracking system, was very disappointed in all the no's that I was hearing. It was a busy time, and all of that. So you can see that in my first month, I signed up 2 people. So I got those $90, because it was $45 per person, from the challenge packs. Now you get $50. So they've changed a little bit of the commissions. And then I went several weeks without anything, 0. But I was still kind of inviting, not very consistent, okay? And then at my last week of the year, I got $65 from one sign up as well. So I was still working the business. I was still, wanting to do this. I hadn't given up, but I hadn't gone all in yet. I hadn't, and even if you're not going all in because you already, have a job or anything, I'm just saying I hadn't really made up my mind that I was taking this seriously. And then when January came around, January came around, the beginning of the year, I was listening to different calls. My team, Fit Tribe Elite, my upline, and my mentor, Megan, started talking about making a vision board and, what are your goals for the year? And that kind of, got me kind of pumped into thinking I can really make this work if I just, become a little bit more organized and do what they're telling me to do. So this was when a huge shift happened for me. I decided to test what they were telling me. So if all these people are saying that I have to be consistent and track who I'm inviting, and add more people to my network and all of that, then I'm going to do it and we'll see what happens. And it worked. And that's what I told my husband. I was like, you know that I've been spending more time on the computer when the kids are sleeping. I've been spending more time on my phone, but I have been making money. I've been doing what these people are telling me. And so I started with a tracking system. I continued posting consistently at least 3 times a day on Facebook and on Instagram. I was doing my daily power hour during nap time. I started adding to my network. So I started out with 300 friends in November, and now I have over 1,100 friends on Facebook. And I can tell you, those are not just numbers. I know all of the people that I have added. I may not talk to them all the time, but I have connected with them. I have talked to them, and they know who I am. And I have invited them either for a free group coaching opportunity. So it's not just numbers. It really is connecting with people. And that is my cold market, because it's people that I don't know. And I have been sharing and not selling, because as I have talked about this before, sometimes you might get a little scared away or turned off by this whole thing, because it seems like you're being an annoying salesperson, but that's not what it is. It's all in your head. You really need to shift that into seeing that it's really a sharing opportunity. You are sharing something. You are not harassing people or spamming them with messages, emails, or anything like that with prices and promotions and sales. You're just inviting them to be a part of a group. Because you are part of a group that has changed your life and you believe in it. That's it. And people might say no, just like if you invite someone to go to a movie, they might say no, but they might say yes. So that's how you should treat it, and it's all in your head. And always thinking about helping, because when you enter this opportunity, thinking about how you're going to help these people change their lives, just like you're changing yours, everything's going to change. I'm telling you, that's how I have been successful, is because I have been learning to change my mindset into thinking that, into realizing that I am helping people. I am not just selling a product and walking away. I am a coach. I'm not a salesperson. Okay? And so ever since then, when I made that shift, this is what my paychecks have looked like. And there are other coaches out there who have the same rank as me, who may have been working the business the same amount of months as me, and are making a ton more or less. Like I said, it depends on how much effort they're putting in. I have triplets. If my husband was working and I just stayed at home, or maybe if I had a part-time job, I don't know. Maybe I could have dedicated more time to this and I could have had bigger paychecks. But this is what I have been able to do. And I know it could have been better, but I'm pretty proud of it, because based on how much I dedicated to it, this was my return. So in January, so the beginning of January, like you see here, I started out with $70. So that was a sign up. And then I went a week without anything. The other week was just commissions off of someone renewing their subscription to Beachbody On Demand. And then that's when things started to really pick up for me at the end of January, after I started really paying attention to what I was doing and looking into the future, is when I got my first big check, $110. And then it kind of, fluctuates week to week. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. Then I got my bigger check, $270. That was pretty exciting. This was a return. So when you have the minus sign is when someone returns something, which happens as well. And then here, another $283 check. And I mean, this is my third month in the business, third or fourth month in the business. And I'm pretty much, you could say, making $100 a week. And it's just by following these vital behaviors, which is inviting, committing to my personal journey, being consistent, and posting on social media, doing my personal development, okay? And then what I want to show you, so I got all these 120, 123, 198, sometimes $70. What I wanted to show you that was super awesome was what happened when I became diamond. Because we always talk about how when you advance in rank, you're going to start making more money, and it is true because you qualify for something called team bonus. So you're building your team, and then which is having coaches under you. That's when you unlock this other compensation plan called the team bonus. And when I became Emerald, I qualified for that, and I started making $14 per bonus cycle. And as Diamond, you start making $18 per bonus cycle. And so I want to show you that this $159 check, which was my last week of May, so last month, this is the breakdown. So if you actually click that amount for that check, there is a breakdown of where that money came from. So here I had $32 from retail commission. So it could be from someone just purchasing something off, not a challenge pack, just $32. Or it could be a Shakeology, a recurring order of Shakeology from someone from the month before. And here I have $72 of team bonus. So that means this money I didn't make by finding somebody new that said yes to me. This money I made from all of the other months that I'd been building my business that compiled into $18 times something that I don't know the math right now, that ended up, or four, right? $18 times four, that turned into $72. So that's what I mean. And I got a fast start bonus, $50 from someone signing up as a coach. So you don't make money just off commissions, because if that was the case, you would have to be, inviting bazillion people a day. And what we tell you to do is, if you invite 3 to 5 people a day, every day, you are going to find those 3 yeses to reach Success Club 5 and to start building your business. Because if you only need 2 coaches to become Emerald and unlock the team bonus, that's not that much. So it's not hard. You just have to be consistent. It's as hard as you make it be. And I have been learning this so much with even having triplets, because everyone wonders, how do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? I just do it. It's as hard as you make it be. Okay. So when a mom of 1 tells me, I don't know how you handle 3 because my 1 is impossible. Well, you're making your 1 be impossible, or, you're thinking that it's very hard because you don't have 3. So if you had 2, you would just have to handle 2. And if you had 3, you'd have to handle 3. You know what I mean? So if you decide that inviting 3 people a day is not that bad and you can do it to see the results, then it's not going to be that bad and you're going to crush it. So I just wanted to show you that. I made $72 just by continuing on with the business. This was nothing new. And this is what's available to you if you are consistent as well. And now I want to show you Megan's, which is my mentor's journey and income progression, just so you can have a better idea of someone that's making more money than I am. So the most money I've made in a month so far has been almost $800. So here I am, month 8. Actually, my last check of last week was the highest. I made $302. So I need to be honest and tell you that I haven't gone down. Ever since I decided to be consistent with this and continue on, I haven't made less. Every month is my best month. And that's how it's supposed to be. You have to decide that every month is going to be your awesome month. I will be honest with you and say that this month of June was kind of weird and scary, because up until like half, June 15th, I had no one that had said yes to me yet, but I kept inviting. And now I have almost 10 people that have joined me. So I went from Success Club 0 to almost Success Club 20. Just from continuing on. There is just nothing revolutionary or just crazy that you have to do. You just have to keep doing it, and then it will happen. Okay, so this is Megan's progression. So in month one, she made $226, which is pretty good, and which is probably, she started doing this right off the bat as a job. Whereas for me, it was more like a hobby, and I decided to take it as a job in January, and that's when I started making more money. So see, it's different for her. By her 6-month mark, she started making $790 a month, which is close to what I'm making at like 7-8 months now. And then after a year, she started making over $1,000. And this was August 2016, and she'd been working this for about 3 years, making $10,000 a month. So this is real, you guys. This is so real that there's something in Beachbody called the Millionaire Club. So there are actually people, and it's not just one or two, several people who enter this club, which means they have made $1 million off of commissions with Beachbody. So it's not counting the team bonus or all of the other stuff. It's just commissions. So are these people just from outer space? No, they're just like you and me. But the difference is that they decided to take this seriously and go forward. So this opportunity is huge, and it's possible, and it's at your fingertips. I mean, imagine if you hadn't heard about it. You have, and you're here, and all you have to do is follow these steps, and you can get there. And you're not just selling, you're helping, and you're changing your life, becoming healthier and more positive. So how awesome is that? I mean, I want to be a part of the Millionaire Club. Hello. Don't you? And what I want to talk about now is the next step. So how do you get there? You have to have this fire in your belly to reach Success Club 5. I wanted to my first month, and I was super close. I had 4 points, but it didn't happen. My second month was not very good. I only had 2 points. And then the third month, which was January, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to track my invitations. I'm going to have Success Club 5. And that's when I hit it. And I actually had 8 points. And since February, I have had 10 points every single month, because after you reach something, you're like, I did it. It's not that hard. I just have to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to reach it every single time. And now I'm just aiming for more than 10, and it kind of becomes addictive in the sense of kind of like when you're working out and you want to push your limits, you want to challenge yourself. I did 3 push-ups last time. Let's see if I can do 4. You know what I mean? And it feels so good when you reach it, because you're like, I can do this. And it's the same. So you need to be aiming for helping at least 3 people a month. And that is not hard. I am telling you, once you reach it, you will see it's not hard, and you can do it. And advancing in rank, which means if you help 3 people in the month, you can be Emerald right away, because you can sign them up as discount coaches. Okay. And then that's when you're going to unlock this bonus cycle. And I just want to make sure and explain this here, that lots of people are concerned that it's a pyramid scheme and all of that. First of all, pyramid schemes are illegal, so this is not a pyramid scheme. It is a multi-level marketing system of business. And when you build a team, what you need to think about this is having your own franchise of Beachbody, okay? So you open your own franchise under your mentor, and obviously because of the bonus cycle, that's what that means. They're going to benefit from your growth. And once you sign up coaches in your team, they're opening their own franchises, and you're benefiting from their bonuses, from their growth, from their success, because you taught them how to be successful as well. So it's not illegal, and it's not bad, and you're not deceiving anyone. You're teaching people to be successful like you are. That's amazing. I mean, which businessman is willing to teach somebody else to have money like they do? And that's another thing. If you're successful, if you decide to dedicate your time, even if it's little, but really, really put in the time and the dedication to it, you can out-earn me. You can out-earn Megan. You can out-earn anyone. You just have to want this, okay? And like we've said before, you're going to get free leads from the company. So some of the Some of my commissions come from people I've never even talked about. Beachbody just gave them to me because of my points and because of my rank, okay? And then you're gonna build your team. And it's just really, really rewarding to see when people in your team want to be successful and want to help more people and get excited when they reach their goals. So I want you guys to go after this and to find fulfillment in this, in the success of your business, because I have, and I want to be able to pass this on to you because I was very fortunate to learn from my mentor and other coaches too. So if there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know. There really is no secret to this. And all the secrets that there are, I am trying to give it to you so that you will start applying them, because that's what I did. And I am not at the top, but I'm going to be because I want to. So this was it for the income potential. I hope I covered most things that you would want to know. And if you have any questions, please send me a message or just connect with me so that I can know what you're thinking. All right, guys, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.